So, is there any particular shows that, not necessarily favorite, but while watching them, they hold like a special meaning to you? Like those shows really like either got you into anime or I don't know, gave you some sort of newer outlook. Higurashi is obviously one, but any others?
I gotta say it would be Rurouni Kenshin. Um, I think it might have been G Gundam. I'm not exactly sure about this one. I know it was Gundam, but I think it was. I don't know which one it was. It was the one that they're all like named after cards, and I have a game that actually has all the characters, but I'd never heard of the series before.
So, like, why would an anime like Rurouni Kenshin be like? Was that one of your first like action series or something like that?
Oh yeah, like when I was like in elementary school, they started playing anime on TV.
Hmm.
I used to go home to my grandma's house and sit down and watch anime for a few hours. And it was always like the hero type series, like the Gundam, that I can't remember the name of it, Rurouni Kenshin, and I think there was more of them I know, but I just can't remember them right now.
Yeah. So, no, I can definitely see that. So, what was the first series you watched when you sort of got into? I'm assuming like getting it online, streaming, downloading, whatever. Like, what was like what really brought you into that side, like the non-TV side of anime?
The non-TV side, it was because when I joined Anime Club,
Hmm.
they had the variety of genres, and on TV it only had the superhero,
Yep.
superpower kind of thing. So I thought I'm gonna have to go online and stream and watch videos there because I can't watch any of the series that I found interesting in Anime Club on the TV.
Yeah. Do you remember what your first one was? Like, what really?
I gotta say that'd be Higurashi.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because that was one of your first ones, right? So that's
Yeah.
fair. If that's it. Yeah, because and Loveless is a Shonen Ai series, and that ended up being my first finished series. I went in, like downloaded the whole series, watched it, 13 episodes, and I just fell in love with anime after that. I didn't even like. Then I thought it was a good series. Now I don't think it's a very good series, but um, like man, and then I think my second series was actually Naruto, which is kind of sad, but a lot of people start off with those types of shows, and they're fun to watch anyways, even if they're not the best.
Yeah, I remember watching all of Naruto before.
Yes.
Like now, it's gone out of control. But when I watched it before, like a few years ago, when it was just airing in America, everybody's like, "Wow, this is amazing!" And now it's all over the place, and everyone associates Naruto with anime people. Like they assume that every anime, every person who goes to anime club or watches anime or goes to conventions automatically knows every single detail about Naruto.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, it might be a slightly better than like what anime used to be. Was basically there's two choices. It was either hentai or it was really young kids shows like Pokemon, Digimon, because that's all we saw over here. Like you heard about the hentai and stuff like that, and then on TV you'd see just Pokemon, Digimon, and Dragon Ball Z, and so it all seemed little like for children. And then you got stuff like Higurashi, which obviously doesn't follow either of those stereotypes. And so,
Actually, I had no idea what hentai was for a long time until one of my friends decided to tell me about it, and now I never want to see it again.
yeah.
Or hear his explanation again.
Oh, hentai.
Yeah, he
Um,
made it detailed.
so is there anything related to anime like, or not even related, but like what other big hobbies do you have? Are you a gamer? Are you a music fan? Like what other stuff do you do?
Uh, well, right now I've been playing Modern Warfare for a good point of time, and like I didn't really didn't have any games like that before. Like I was always playing like on my PlayStation 2, I was playing like Grand Theft Auto and like Gran Turismo and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And this is pretty much like my first modern. This is my first like Call of Duty game that I've had.
And I'm assuming you like it.
Enjoying it because I can play online with my friends. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just bought the Resurgence pack, so it's got new maps and everything. Shooting people.
Yeah, I definitely can say I know my brother is a huge FPS fan, and what Modern Warfare 2 is like his big fix right now. But he went through like all the phases. Like Halo. What was one for PS3? Um, I'm forgetting it. Not
God of
Fallout.
War.
Fallout's the game I like. But Killzone. That's the one. He was playing Killzone for a while. And so yeah, like, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm I would or I at least used to be going to university for game design. That was my whole thing. So I played a lot of video games. And then yeah, I've kind of changed my directions a bit, but yeah, I still love video games. I just don't play them nearly as often. I wish I did, but it's like anime, Aniview, and other stuff takes up a lot of my time. So oh well.
Yeah. I
Um,
was actually thinking about making a game. Like me and my friend Diego and Lawrence, who I haven't seen in like 5 years. We actually thought that we were going to make a game, and we started drawing, and we have like 2 or 3 full folders of drawings of maps, monsters, characters, and we never actually went with that.
oh,
So we have like amazing drawings in a useless folder.
but, it's a learning experience. You get to tell people that like now that you tried something out.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, my sort of last question here, but we can continue talking afterwards, is I assume, you're part of the anime quote unquote community now and stuff like that. What do you get out most of being like a fan of Aniview in anime club? You might be part of forums or whatever it may be. Like, what do you enjoy most about the anime community?
I'd probably say that I most enjoy the people in the anime community because a lot of people get me.
Hmm.
Like, if you're talking about anime to people who barely know it and they think, "Oh, do you watch Naruto?" No, I don't. When like you talk about like different types of anime to people on like forums and stuff, people are like, "Oh yeah," and then you talk about that series a little more, and then you get into it, and then more people join, and they've all seen that series, or you're telling people about the series, and it's just nice.
Yeah,
They
definitely.
like talk about things you like to people who understand and know what you're talking about.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like if for example you're a fan of, let's say, television or movies, right? Like everyone's a fan of those, so you don't know that you have things automatically in common. But with anime, it's definitely true that most anime fans have a lot of things in common, a lot of lifestyle choices, a lot of things, and you just totally get along with these types of people. Like so far throughout all these interviews and everyone I've met through Aniview, I don't think there's a single person I've met that I haven't liked to some degree. Like, there's the common interest in anime just really helps make friends with people, I guess. And so yeah, are you watching anything this season, or like
Oh,
watching anything right now?
hang on, I have actually a list of stuff I'm watching. I'm pretty much watching everything.
Nice.
Yeah, let's see. I've been watching Angel Beats, Durarara, Fairy Tale, Fullmetal Alchemist. Um, I'm upset to say that I've actually been watching Iki Tosen because I've seen all of them, and I thought it would get better,
Really?
like less etchy, more like action and killing, and it hasn't really done that until this series.
Oh, so it
And
actually has
yeah,
changed a bit.
yeah, instead of the ripping of the clothes every time. It's now they're actually even like they still do that, but it's still more along the lines of it's not that important.
Huh.
Yeah, still kind
Too
of
bad
bad
it
though.
took like 4 seasons before they decided to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't seen any Ikitosen, but I do know the general premise and of like
Yeah.
the idea
It,
behind
it,
it.
it, it's not really exactly a strong premise, but when I heard that there was going to be a lot of fighting, I thought it was going to be something like Airmaster,
Hmm.
and so I started watching it, and it's nothing like Airmaster, like not even close.
So, what are some of your favorites from like that you're watching right now?
I gotta say, one of my favorites is like, definitely the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood because I saw the Full Metal Alchemist, the original series, on TV when I was like still, I think it might have been first year, and
Yeah.
so like that was a big series with me. And
Oh
then
yeah.
I read some of the manga, and I was like, this doesn't seem right. Like, what's the deal here? And then I found out that the anime doesn't go anywhere near the manga, and then they remade this series and it follows everything. And this series is like 10 times better because there's a lot more action, there's a lot more things going on, and it's a lot more detailed.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I'm watching. I just watched episode 59 today, actually, and it was really excellent. Seems like they're wrapping up the series now. And yeah, I'm excited to see what happens because it's crazy, that series.